physical damage. I was thinking something like
tallies early on, get some of those extra stats, and then have it move into an item. Yeah, Cheshire Cat gets a bash. Era's going to have another Death Pulse in one, but this Echo Stomp could actually set up the kill. He doesn't have enough mana for it, though. Oh, no, he's about 3 mana short. Now Yapzor comes in, Brain Sap. Era stays alive on about 11 HP. Now the Echo Stomp onto Yapzor into a bash. They will still draw the first blood. Bane seconds, but yeah, a very ambitious call if that was the case. Oh, Chronosphere up top, right onto Era. Follow-up damage inbound. And yeah, he's going down. Echo Stomps resetting things a little bit. J4, they want to have a go on the Lone Druid. X into Torrent, but he gets an Entangle off. Kunkka gets pushed back. The boat's still going to fly through. Can they kill him here? Oh, the bugs actually wake him up from the nap. That's so unfortunate for PR. Now got him. Caught by the lasso. Does not have enough mana for the time lapse. Just barely gets the mana now. They're going to dive pretty deep here. Escape on the back foot. The Lone Druid, the first to fall. Keizu flying around the tree line, just staying in fog. Very nicely done there. Synderin very low on mana, puts a lot of damage back into the Weaver. He'll run onto the fire. Oh, that's a free kill for Keizu and a misplay for Gotham. PR just in so deep here. Dazzle will die to the Nightmare. Nice setup from J4, but now it's Era. Undershock going to be put in the grave with that extra time. Now J4 with nowhere to go will get cleaned up and in the end escape.
Alright, and it looks like he is going back for the Lincolns here. It's doing a good job delaying this as long as possible, but Sind has to go back now.
Mid lane, Keizu, he's caught by the X. Undershock might be able to bring him down here, but Lasso at the last second, he does manage to get off the boat. This is going to mitigate a lot of damage. A super close call. A lot of reinforcements coming for the Radiant, though. Gotham should be able to clean this up. Undershock will just barely live. Great use of the boat there to delay himself and stay alive.
Oh, he was so dead if he didn't boat there. The amount of damage he stopped was incredible. Nice rotation from Gotham as well to guarantee the back kill.
Bat Rider, Undershock with a double damage rune on. They've got some potential here. Yapzor is invisible. He's going to rotate in. Nice stun on 2. Magnetize comes out. Undershock will be pretty low. He's going to turn and try and fight the bear. Needs to be so careful here with this limited HP. Echo Stomp puts Synderin to sleep. Keizu, he blinks into the Echo. Oh my, that's going to hurt. Synderin will manage to get off the grave. That'll keep him alive for now, but Gotham wants to commit for this. A few auto attacks, 2 will be enough. The Weaver will get it. Time lapse back to the other side. Now Keizu, boat on the way, will connect on Era. Keizu lives through it. Flame Break to try and break things up. Now Undershock again, caught by the Reaper's Scythe. He'll go down with a few extra seconds on that respawn time. J4 with 3 stacks of sticky. Nowhere to go. Will get caught by a first hit Entangling Claws and escape. Turned their Faceless Void without finding a kill of their own, though maybe I spoke too soon. Here we go. Boat coming in onto Era. Davy Jones connects. The Torrent follows up, but Synderin nearby. Does he have a grave? He does, but not enough mana. A couple of stick charges might be enough to top him off. Nightmare onto Synderin. Now the Fiend Script. They're doing a good job controlling this Dazzle. Echo Stomp into Kunkka Tidebringer. Destroys the Shadow Priest. Now Era on the run. Maybe an Echo Stomp can set this up for a kill, but nope. Elder Titan short on mana. It does, however, give the vision for an X, and there's that catch from Power Rangers we were talking about. A double kill now from Undershock. With the maxed out Tidebringer, Phase Boots is hanging onto a small edge. X marks the spot on the bear. Torrent will follow up. And that'll be it.
Just want to keep him locked down, that's all, because he's going to be the one that pushes. Oh!
Lasso onto Undershock. They're going to pull him deep into enemy territory. This should be the end of the Kunkka. Not even going to be able to get off the boat before he dies. Earth Splitter tries to help break things up, but they might be able to just catch the bear here. X into Torrent. Now with the minus armor, it falls fast. They don't have it quite yet. They actually grave the bear. Now the Chrono on 3. Synderin, he'll be the first one to go down. Now the boat flying through. Got him. Caught by the lasso. The Reaper's Sight. They finish off the Weaver, but it will come at quite the cost. I
think that's worth it.
2 supports and a bear, and they stop the Roche. Not too bad for PR, but it's not over yet. The bear continuing to pursue. Once J4. Radiant slowly burning him down. If he gets an Entangling Claw, this could be deadly, but they'll just resummon it back. Echo Stomp from Big Num. Not going to connect. It looks like Power Rangers will. Got him. Almost caught in the enemy jungle, or in his own jungle here. The Lincolns gets broken. This time Keizu gets it off. Now a stun from Yapzor, but the boat flies over, falls just a little bit short. Does kind of zone them out. Now PR just need to make the great escape. Got him, trying to Coochie away. He'll make it out. Undershock. They dropped a scan. That's a dire scan right there from Escape. Kind of misleading, though. Yeah, they think he's back tucked in the tree line, but it just clipped him right here as he was on his way out.
Kunkka doesn't realize that he's dead now. But,
oh my. He does not TP out fast enough, and they get a freebie here. He does buy his Crystallis before he dies. More towers getting taken out. Fiend's Grip used on the Spirit Bear. Shallow Grave also used on the Spirit Bear. The bear will stay true to its course, finish off the tower. And now another Nightmare. The bear will finally die. Bane getting credit for that one. So he does get a 300 gold bounty, and the Weaver does chase down the Dazzle. It's not too shabby, but now the follow-up. They find J4 in the tree line. He'll be the first to fall. They dusted, hoping to catch the Weaver, but he was already in the lane, and they're not going to be able to grab him this time. Tier 2 tower in the mid lane. Bear in the front lines once more. There is no resummon for 85 seconds, so if it dies here, it's pretty bad. Chronosphere connects on Era as well as the Bear. Both going to be flying overhead. Era will die. He's the mech carrier, and now a bash on the Bear. Savage Roar does create some space, but now Gotham comes in. Nightmare. They finish it off. And now Escape are on the back foot. They need to get the hell out of here. Koikva trying to run, but it's just a Druid. He is not feeling so happy. Undershock nearby with an X does connect onto Koikva. Synderen should have a shallow grave, though. Yeah, he certainly does. Gonna try to keep his friend alive. Now the Bugs scouting things out. Fiend's Grip. They're not going to be able to get off the shallow grave. He has to back out. 2 down. They get the Bear. Now Synderen gets X. Not going to be able to TP home. Pops on the grave. Tries to make as much space as he can. But just a couple seconds left of Lanka, getting dangerously close to his first Daedalus. We did see this from Power Rangers the other day. They did end up picking up a Rapier, though. We'll hold that thought as Cheshire Cat caught by the lasso right into a Veil. Reaper's Scythe. Not much the Void can do there. Kunkka, oh no, he tries to TP out. Savage Roar interrupts it. Undershock, you are definitely dead, my friend. That was a bit of a misplay, and it will cost him his life.
Dude, you know the best part about that? It's tough to deal with. The Fs are almost dying to Weaver here. Okay, he did get a good roll, though.
But Era comes in with a decapitation. That's a gem down. Synderen going to be happy to lift, but this is tough for PR here.
That's so tough. At least they can enfeeble the Bear and slow this down a little bit, but this tower's dead.
X, Torrent on the Bear. Torrent actually doesn't even connect. The boat comes in. Bear gets pulled back. He does have a resummon also. So they can afford to just completely sacrifice the Bear, put him on all objectives. Nice juke there with the Echo Stomp. Still 60 seconds on the Weaver. This is a guaranteed 1 lane of barracks.
And Batrider's looking for initiation with his Shadow Blade.
And they actually find somebody here. Undershot goes in, X's himself, but they grab Big Num with the lasso. Force Staff pulls him into no man's land. No Echo Stomp either. It's still on cooldown, right into an Entangling Claws. All of a sudden, it's a 5-on-3, 40 seconds for them to do crippling damage to this base. I mean, they can drop a boat, a chrono to try to delay things. Escape, are they going to back out, or do they just go for another lane? All the tier 2 towers are down out here. Maybe. Could be a fake back as well. Got him, TP's in, gets stunned immediately. They break the Lincolns. And Weaver will be forced onto a more defensive foot right out of the gate. The Bear will go down. And this might be the sign for Escape to just get out of dodge. They have a resummon. They'll bring the Bear back.
Fly came out on Weaver. It could pose some problems.
Weaver dewarding here, but it could cost him. Lincolns gets broken. He gets grabbed by the lasso. Era has the Reaper's Scythe. They probably didn't even need to use it there for the huge kill. They've got 100 seconds for Escape to try and close this one out. Now Koikva, the one that gets caught by the Chrono. Dazzle does grave himself. Koikva just gets tickled in the Chrono. It's like the Void didn't even do any damage. Now Synderen gets caught by a Fiend Script. He'll go down, but on the backside, Kezu with a BKB. In comes the Bear. In comes the full cavalry. And Era now joining the party. Is Earth Splitter going to make a difference? Definitely not. Undershock gets brought down. It's 3 dead for Power Rangers. The Dazzle will buy back. And that's it. PR have had enough. They tap out. With the Weaver in the grave without a buyback, they say, hey, there's no way we can hold off this push. And Big Num will throw away his life. That was a game-winning kill right there. It just takes 1 Reaper's Scythe. That's it.
And what they basically did is they moved around with Necro and Bat to guarantee that whichever guy they found pushing out top they could kill. And I don't know if they spotted him with the Observer Wards and prepared for